Okay, so looking at this first one, it says, according to the steps demonstrated in class or on our video, which of the following um, would be result after completing the correct first step in solving for an exponential equation? So you always want to isolate the base of your exponential equation. So the base in this case is e, so that 5 is not part of the base. So we would start off by dividing both sides by 5. That would be the first step you want to do, and that would give us this result right here. Um, then you're able to take the natural log after you isolate the base, because like I said, the 5 is not part of the base. It doesn't have that exponent, 2x minus 5. So you had to divide both sides by 5 before you want to take the natural log of both sides. Okay, and then question 8. It looks like you just had, you didn't round. So it wanted you to round 2 decimal places, and it looked like you went 4 decimal places. So that 2 right there would just round up to a 3 because of the number that follows its 5 or greater. So it should just be 1.53. So that was just a rounding issue. And then the last one says, when solving this equation, once again, kind of following the steps from the video, what would be our third step? So here you have two bases and they're both different. And so what we would do to start off is take log, or in this case, natural log. You could do either one, but we'll do natural log of both sides. So you'll have this right here. So this is going to be my step one. They want us to figure out the third step. So let's start with step one. So 5x plus 9. Okay. So that's step one. Step two would be that the whole reason we take the natural log is so that we can move those exponents to the front. So that'll be my second step. So then I'm going to have 2x plus 4 times the natural log of 3, okay? And then equals, we're going to have 7x plus 9 times the natural log of 5. Okay, so that's step two. So ultimately, I'm going to be trying to solve for x, and so I have x appearing on both sides, but what I have to do here in my third step is actually just go ahead and distribute the natural log to both parts of what was originally my exponent, right, that I moved out in front as a product. And so I'm going to have 2x times the natural log of 3 plus 4 times the natural log of 3 is equal to 7x times the natural log of 5 plus 9 times the natural log of 5. And so that's my step 3. And so that's actually my answer right there. And so I get that. But if you were kind of curious, what you would do next is you would want to get your x's onto one side and everything else on the other side. So let's see, I'd have 2x times the natural log of 3 minus 7x natural log of 5 equals, and then I would subtract that from both sides. So that will show up on the other side. I'm going to put it over here, minus 4 times the natural log of 3. So this would be step 4, by the way. So all right, we already have our answer. I just kind of wanted to keep going just to kind of show you the steps. The next thing you would do is you would factor out the x, and then once you factor out the x, you divide both sides by the leftovers. So let's see, I'd have x times 2 times the natural log of 3 minus 7 times the natural log of 5. Um, and so then what you do is divide both sides by this part right here, and then you have your x. All right, if you have some other ones you want to look at, just let me know.